Four hospitalized after quadruple shooting in Kensington. This was written by Rudy Chinchilla, published on October 14th, 2022, updated on that same day for NBCPhiladelphia.com. Let's go to Philadelphia again. A gunman left four people hospitalized after opening fire in Philadelphia's Kensington neighborhood early Friday morning. The shooting shortly after midnight wounded three men, aged 29, 30, and 43, as well as an 18-year-old woman along the 800 block of East Willard Street, the Philadelphia Police Department said. All were listed in stable condition at Temple University Hospital. The 29-year-old was shot in the right hand and left ankle. The 30-year-old was shot in the ankle. The 43-year-old was shot in the left foot, and the 18-year-old was shot in the left foot and grazed in the back, according to the police department. No one was immediately arrested. Last updated on October 11th, the tally by the Philadelphia Office of the Comptroller shows that at least 1,885 people have been shot in the city this year, 395 fatally. This is embarrassing that this can happen in one of the largest cities in the United States of America. Other first world developed nations don't have these levels of homicides and shootings happening. Why? Because they actually have actual gun control. They don't allow legal and illegal guns to continue to permeate throughout the streets. I do not care about your Constitution. I do not care about the Second Amendment. I care about all lives, because all lives matter, right? We need to make America safe for everybody. We don't need to continue to see headlines like this. And I don't care if this happened in the worst part of Philadelphia, because even if somebody lives in the worst neighborhood or the best neighborhood or a middle class neighborhood in America, where you live should not determine if you live. And some people will also say, well, these were just shootings that happened in the foot, the ankle, grazed in the back. Getting shot is a traumatic event that affects somebody for the rest of their life. We don't know if these persons or people will need amputations for their shootings or for their gunshot wounds, if these people will need permanent physiological or psychological help forever. All lives matter. This does not need to happen in the United States. This doesn't happen at the frequency and level that it does in Canada, in Spain, in Germany, in Italy, etc. And for anybody watching this video who's going to say these people were criminals or thugs and that sort of thing, in every other country they have criminals. In every other country they have people that want to do harm and do bad things. But they do not have the capacity to commit their crimes at the frequency and level that they can in the United States, because guns are very hard to access. Yes, even if we made guns illegal tomorrow in the US, or even after a few decades of having no guns in the US, there would still be people who would find these weapons, access them to commit heinous crimes. But the amount of homicides, suicides, accidental deaths, and of course mass shootings, which there have been over 630 in 2022 alone, would be much lower, because we do not have access to these weapons. Period. It's very simple. If you don't believe me, please go watch the video I made about gun statistics. If you also don't believe me, how about you look up the murder rate or the gun violence rate in other first world developed nations? My name is Simon Hill. Abolish the Second Amendment. Thank you for watching. Peace.